Oh yeah, my Telegram bot posted that I've published that video, my Eldora video. So yeah, hey, welcome to my stream. Oh, it's already live, sort of, kind of, in a sort. They added a new feature to the newest version of LaunchOS. Like, what is that? What is that? I find it odd. You don't see what I'm looking at. It is basically a lock that is now. When you open the task list on an Android phone and you want to task list to swipe them away usually, or to press the X. I mean, swiping away is easier, but you can now like put a lock on it, but you can still swipe it away. It's odd. Can we just say that one? I'm just irritated by it. It's beyond belief. Yeah, it's probably a new feature I should look up. What they did again. I mean, I haven't updated my LaunchOS in a while, and I mean, my last build was in June, and now I've updated today. So I wanted to drive down a Zig because I tried already out a bit of the Clio, the Renault Clio, and I want to try the Civic as well, because one of these cars will be used for the SRGP Rookie League as a replacement to the Megane. Basically, next season isn't Megane in the Rookie League. Instead, we will have a front-wheel drive car, either this car or another car. Or if for some reason suddenly the VTCC or BTCC, I don't know in this case, mod gets a really big update with DirectX 11 and such, then we'll be driving that one as well. So nice. So oh yeah, I wanted to quickly post that link. So now need to rearrange a few windows at the moment quickly. So I think now I can see everything. We can also see the chat if somebody posts. So that's all organized, all well. Okay, you have actually mobile internet. I wouldn't use mine for doing such things, because, well, I have 1 gigabyte. On the other hand, I always don't really use it. Oh, I forgot something. Well, I'm always dropping that value, because it's... We try with 0.8, which I used in the Apex GT3s. So, just got a feeling for this car on Lichten. I mean, I could drive Autumn Park, which is also a nice track. That was a close call. Okay, it wasn't actually that close, but... But it's a classic front-wheel drive. When you lose control over it, you just boot it out of the corner. Except when you understand that you have a problem with it. It's so easy to lock up the front wheels. Same as the Clio. But you really have a bit more weight to this car. On the other hand, I've torn up the front tires in less than 1 lap already, significantly. I don't get stopped. Okay, that wasn't good. It was a full lockup and then going straight with the car. Well, it handles interestingly, I would say, at least. Okay, and it's definitely a bit different to the Clio. But I really have no clue how to set up this car. I mean, setting up the car isn't easy. Okay. Well, we lock up the front so we can move a bit of brake bias to the rear. But I think that won't end well for me. Classic front. Because I'll probably lock up still. So, yeah. Reduce the brake pedal bar. Maybe soft tires. Okay, I will die faster than these tires already. The weight distribution, it's of course more to the front. I can actually move it even more for the front. Tone towards. Yeah, those are. Oh, you have a linear. You have 1000, and that's it. Half mids and. Well, yeah, and we can change the higher gears. We can't change the first two gears, but we can only change the higher gears. Makes sense. We could increase the rear... I mean, what the fuck? Why is the rear downforce on the lowest? Okay, good. And we can't manipulate the grill tape. Why do you even give me the option if it isn't even manipulatable? Wow. I think what could help is giving a bit more diff lock on the coast side. Or no, I shouldn't give, or should I? I really have no clue how to set up a front wheel drive car. Because yeah, I have no clue what to do with diff locking in a front wheel drive car. I have a vague idea with a rear wheel drive car, but not with a front wheel drive car. And that first gear out of the pit box lane is a kind of odd first gear. Of course, applying more diff locking at the front on the power side will probably lead to even more understeer with this car. That felt a bit nicer, but could also be because I drove it like grandmother would drive it. I think the tire graph from TrackBack is bugged with front wheel drive cars. Because it's a permanent on full on load. And I don't believe the rear tires are at full grip at the moment. I mean, it's to be expected when you drive the front wheels that you incinerate the front tires significantly faster. Because the tires need to do a lot of things simultaneously. Okay, that's too fast for taking the corner. Well, I don't even know if we are driving Donington with this car in the future. Especially because of a few bugs on this track. I don't know if you can trigger them with this car, but probably. With a front wheel drive car you really need to be careful with the not locking up the front wheels. So you really need to have a good foot for braking. I really need to figure out fixing, like reorganizing track map. And I'm getting a lawnmower. Actually, I come to thinking about it, when we, or the SRGP community, will be doing the Rookie League, which is car, or also the clear, we'll probably end up taking tires in that case, because I know I'm running the medium tires, so I don't know if they are hard tires, I know they're softs, which I'll probably use them qualifying. But you still end up with really high tire wear, so for a like 25 lap race you will still probably end up taking tires. I mean, a 6th lap on the circuit, less even because this is the pit lane was. So just wearing them really quickly down. I mean, that's probably a very easy way to avoid that. To reduce it a bit, but still you will very likely end up with that not an efficient way of doing things. Because at a certain point your tires will break in completely and you will lose a ton of pace and understeer, and it will probably result in you having earned more time for just taking new tires, then no. What am I talking about? Bullshit. Yes, you can save them, probably get through the race distance, but basically not taking tires is at some point when you just burn tires like himself and not efficient strategy. And even the rears take a bit of a beating. Okay, so let's take a new set of running tires. Well, there aren't even wet tires, you only have mediums and softs. So let's take a full set of softs and let's refill 35 liters. I mean, we are 55% and we have turned like a really low amount of laps, so that shouldn't happen. I'm just reading the text underneath the LCD screen in the car. Starts and warm clutch. Oh, that was close. Well, 11 seconds of fuel and 32 seconds for the full 4 tires. So that takes some time. Well, I think the car gets simultaneously refueled in this case. Or do we get... I mean, this is kind of odd because it would be technically listed the other way around. Okay, they've refueled after they changed tires, even though the order down there is the other way around. So let's try these off tires and see how fast we can kill those. Let's see. Oh, our rear brakes are getting pretty damn hot. Probably we could. Oh, whoa, 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 nope, 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 nope. Well, that was unintentional. But yes, you can see that our rear brakes got hotter because we have more brake bounce to the rear, and the rear brakes can deal with because the front-wheel drive cars have smaller rear discs than front discs. I mean, some GT3 cars, like the Camaro, have that also, where you then have like a, in that case you have a complete balance when you balance it out like 50-50, and then you have like brake balance of 60-40. In that case, that's pretty similar. I mean, now we have higher brake temperatures in the front. On the other hand, we don't really want that because our front tires will be incinerated even faster for this decision. And also I'm driving with the highest brake duct blanking, so we technically have the best cooling possible. And they are still getting up to 500 degrees, which I don't know how this car copes with these sorts of heats, but I know that the Renault Clio has its ideal spot at around 360 degrees. Oddly enough, the rear brakes on the Clio have a higher optimal temperatures than the front disc, which makes absolutely no sense. Okay, technically it could make sense because they're completely different brakes. This is something. Some food for thought. But clearly in this car you have higher optimal brake temperatures. Because if I can't even get them down to something resembling the 300-degree temperature mark, then they are probably not supposed to be there. I mean, we got it up to 700, which probably is now out of the range of good temperatures for this car. Yes, the car grips significantly better with these soft tires, but also we incinerate him probably even faster with this car. It's really significantly harder to lock these brakes up than with the medium tires. Because you're seeing, like, I'm nearly at full brake pedal force, and not necessarily, but I'm nearly at full, the brake pedal nearly fully pressed down, or fully pressed down, and they are not locking up at all. And that showcases the high amount of grip available with these soft tires. And that was a horrible run to turn one. Okay, in downhill part you can still fairly easily lock them up. Still not feeling any flat spots in the steering. I don't know how they feel with the front wheel drive car compared to the rear wheel drive car, where you're just getting down the straights, full on steering rattling. And that hill, which is in basically every car, you can fairly easily lock it up there. Because your suspension gets unloaded and resulting in less grip on the tires, resulting in that you can put down way less braking force than you usually could. I have kind of a feeling that I'm not degrading it that fast. That the degradation is basically marginally worse. But I can also, after this run, look into Motec and show you the data. So we have a front picture of how the tires degrade in this car. Because I can already say to you that this thing grips much better than the medium tires beforehand. But also could be me driving it way more riskier than the other one. But I can get away with things like that, which I can get away with the mediums, where I would just slide off and I really need to get the confidence into this braking zone where I can probably gain a lot of time out of it. Because you can... Okay, that was too wide on the exit, but you can really push it there, far into the braking zone. Like, that can be a race strategy where you, in races where you can get away with taking a fairly low amount of fuel fairly late in the race. You could just switch to soft tires and gain a lot of time for that, because those tires are significantly faster. On the other hand, you need 30 seconds to replace the tires on the car. So that isn't easy to do. I mean, it's probably 30 seconds, not 24 seconds without this review, and then we could try it out again. That was if you're lower, get more car. And if we can switch the tires again without refueling in the same time as with refueling, that would mean that you can swap tires while you're refueling, which would actually mean that you could go for a fair range of strategies with this car in a race where you need to refueling, because you can take less fuel at the start and then swap tires mid-race while you're refueling, because that would... You won't lose time when you're refueling for 30 seconds with the car. 32 seconds to be exact. But we haven't tried it out yet, and I will turn in our lap and then come into the pit lane. We'll try out if the next lap is any faster. That's a bit too fast. Well, we'll have a pit stop. And that's another thing with front-wheel drive car. When you lock up the front wheels, you can technically also lock up the drivetrain, which results in stalling the engine till you lift from the brake again, and then your wheels, because if you lock the wheels, your drivetrain is also locked, meaning that you stop turning your engine, which results in installing the engine. It can happen with a rear-wheel drive car, but usually you have your brake bar set up in a way that doesn't lock up the rear wheels so much. And also certain diff settings could result in the car not locking up. Oh, it takes 19 seconds to swap tires. Completely, or soft. Well, that means you can't refuel and change tires at the same time, which means it isn't as effective as I talked about it. So I need to make a reduction. Anyway, 19 seconds for all 4 tires. That's not too bad. Okay, it is, I think, the same time you need with them again. And with that car you usually didn't switch. On the other hand, I think they swap side per side, meaning you can't just decide to, hey, I want to switch the front tires only. Let's think of a good route. Okay. So let's order another pit stop. And oh, in that direction there are the wet tires. So I just figured out where the wet tires are. And in the direction of the softer tires. They are the wet ones. No real tires, and we don't take any fuel. Try again. I mean, some things you just need to experiment out, even though there are programs like Hardstyle too. Which can help in these cases. For fuck's sake. Okay, it takes 9 seconds. It lifts up the left side. Okay, can we just say this is odd? Because you didn't lift out the left. Right is to the right, left is to the left. You only lifted up the right side to change the left and the right tire. rFactor 2 logic. Anyway, that works. We can just get these 2 tires in 9 seconds. Which, on the other hand, is pretty risky when we talk about that you have, in the sense that you will just induce even more oversteer when you have a bit more rear tires. In my case, I just have 1 lap on them. I outlap on them, so it isn't too bad. But I personally, with rear drive cars, I try to avoid in a setup to have more rear tire wear than front tire wear. Because if you have too much rear tire wear, it will quickly result in you losing control. In the case of a front wheel drive car, that isn't too much of a problem because you don't have corner exit oversteer. You usually have just corner entry oversteer, because how you can drive front wheel drive cars into corners is different, and I'm not really using it because you can kind of throw front wheel cars into corners. Yes, I'm not really using that technique. That was not planned. We can drive that corner with 4th gear. I think that's a good idea to drive. I don't know how much torque this car has. The fourth gear can be got a bit of harness there. It was a bit faster, mostly through the last sector. And that was way too much harness there. What the fuck? So yeah, the ISI Honda Civic. Okay, we'll just ignore quickly. Okay, open that up. So we can see here the laps that I drove. Those were the most consecutive laps, and those were, I think, with the soft tire. And those were with the medium tire. But we can also still open quickly OTEC. We need to open it, then add a window recording, and that's in that case OTEC. New one, yeah, that window, and you've got the mouse. So now we can showcase you MoTeC. Quickly up my workspace and then open 5 way too many recordings again in this folder. Where is it? Where's the track? I mean, it should be somewhere here. I'm blind. Just okay. Is that the right time? Yes, that's the right time. So we can here see the fuel level and tire wear. And this here's the first stint is the medium tires, and these are the soft tires. And you can see here we have the out lap, and then lap 4 where we go in, just the in lap. We swap tires, go down there to 0, and then go out there with the 5th lap. Basically this area here is our pit stop. Then we drive out there again for the 5th lap as our out lap. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then our 6th lap, which is our in lap in that case. So we have driven more laps with the soft tire than the medium tire, and it survived longer. Yeah, makes sense. Could be because the soft tire grips a bit better and doesn't slide, so that meaning that I don't flat spot it as much, which is probably a good amount of this gigantic amount of front tire wear, where we have nearly none rear, and here we have a good amount of rear tire wear, even though I had more brake bias in that area in front. We can also see here a bit of temperatures. We can also definitely see my front tires were really hot. that's also not surface temperature, that's the temperatures, the rubber temperature, which is kind of carcass temperature. Here the engine temperature perfectly fine. The brake temperature, you see, like, it completely collapses when we go into the pits, but then goes again up. Yeah. What is there to note as well? Yeah, the temperature of course goes down when you switch to new tires. You swap tires again and again. And I mean, we can just look at that thing and see where I brake. My first lap, which was lap 14. And you can just say I'm braking here in this area, and here, and a bit here and here. And I love braking into that turn. Lesson 2, I really do trade braking into this turn, but I should do it more into like turn 1 a bit more, and not really into that turn because it just murders me immediately when I look at the wrong way. And maybe this turn as well. So I'm not here to bore you always with just graphs. We'll go back to the game as well. Just wanted to look at that data. It's probably technically wrong. What do I try to prove now? We'll drive a few laps. I have again the medium tires on because my setup includes the medium tires. So, yes. We'll be driving now with this car. It's really odd coming out of pit lane where this first gear bounces around. I think the rubber has just a really hard time with the medium tires to grip onto the road. That's why we have a higher amount of tire wear with them. And the softs grip so easily to the road that the tire wear is lower. That's a really odd statement. Oh, we have the brake rise again towards the rear. I don't know how much we can get the tire wear even more up in the front when I up the bit. Probably it will just skyrocket. It's then probably even more easy to lock up the brakes. And that's going low and more. think it's just the front tires getting way too hot with the mediums in comparison to the soft. We can just watch them completely burn down to hell. And see how that's cutting the track, okay? I mean, sure, I'm cutting the lawn, but I'm not cutting the drag. English isn't my first language. This is a really odd thing with soft tires having better wear value. Well, the rear tires with the softs have worse wear. The fronts are just significantly better. So easy to lock them up, like. Just need to look at them the wrong way. And so significantly slower than compared to the... Okay, in this lap I had off, which will just... Which means this lap isn't saying anything, but still you just can watch how the time goes up and up and up and up, please. Can't get him stopped into the first turn, just they lock up immediately. Unbelievable. Like, this is just odd. Yeah, you can't get him stopped the car anymore. At like 60%, I can't really get him stopped, and with softs I can still. And we have like, how many laps? 3? 4? Laps from tile. So this really means that I also just realized that my headset again inverts for me personally the audio, which is really damn fun. Because when I drive over the curbs I hear it on my right ear. When I drive with the left tires, when I drive with the right tires, I hear it on my left ear. It's awesome. Not. But at least I'm not racing online, so I don't really need it at the moment. It would just be an inconvenience when I just restarted. Well, I could just quickly restart it anyway. I think OBS will attach itself again to them. And rFactor 2 does it as well, so I think I've demonstrated enough that the front tires with mediums completely get blown into pieces and are just significantly slower when they start getting warm. And also I'm getting steering wheel rattling now. It's just great. Oh, I took the first corner without flying off the circuit. Great. But I'm flying here off the circuit when trying to go flat out for the corner. Great. This is awesome. Well, YouTube is at the moment complaining that it doesn't get enough earlier. Saying that... What are you, YouTube? Well, it says there's some problems, but I don't see the... Ah, there. Wow, what the fuck is going on? check the video resolution. The current resolution from 1080p is not optimal. Why? Your current stream bitrate is 5105 kilobits, which lies above the recommended bitrate. We recommended the usage of stream bitrate of 2500. Well, when you want that I stream at 2500 kilobits per second, then I will go to Twitch, because those guys use that much low. Because if we are now, when I looked last time at those values, it says that for 1080p it is recommended to stream between 2500 and 6000. I'm streaming with 5000 because CBR peaks slightly over it, which is why I'm currently streaming with 5100. So I'm not going above the 6000. And now YouTube is complaining, well, I'm receiving 5100. Well, if that's really the problem with YouTube, then I will probably set up my stream so I'm streaming at 1440p even though I'm recording at 1080p because of 1080p monitors, and stream to you with 1440p so I can get actually a bitrate which is reasonable and not completely unreasonably high. But anyway, it's just YouTube complaining about bullshit. And now it's stopped complaining even though nothing has changed. YouTube, you make seriously no sense at the moment. And my water bottle is empty, so I will quickly switch the track. Not switch the track. Maybe switch the track actually. We want something else. Maybe we can try out this track, but something else. I mean, I could drive Tobin, which is also not a bad track. The Orton Park is a nice thing. Orton Park, no chicane. I think they drive the. I know they don't drive the Foster version because it's only supercars drive it. The international version is probably the version they're driving because it is reasonably long. The no chicane version is something that nobody drives because it's ridiculous. The island version, and it could be actually the version that they're driving because it's a fairly short one. I think we were using the island version. I will get myself a bottle of water now. it. Ah, now we have audio. Fine. Well, that was an odd thing because my PC decided, my OBS decided, well, no audio for you. Even though I set it up to be the standard audio source. Well, we were driving Island, and click on it and get it running. So I have to drive this front wheel drive car around Alton Park. This really needs some time to load here. Most likely just because it's well, because it's always, rFactor 2 sometimes needs an eternity to load somewhere. Well, we now know that soft tires are the best tires ever, because they are, and I mean, maybe you can change some big tire pressure, but I haven't seen them overpressure. Okay, I think I've seen them overpressure. I have really bad memory. Anyway, we go soft tires now. And we don't have a minimap for track map for this one. Track. This is sometimes for front wheel drive cars and cold rear tires, they want to murder you. Fairly quickly with no mercy. Also, this track isn't that FPS efficient in comparison to other track. I think nobody shortcuts for that thing. Okay, I think somebody was the shortcut for it because it jumps over it. Oh, that was too fast into that corner. That was a tire warmth. I think we can... Oh, we can't actually increase the pedal force above that value. Meaning it is maxed by default. That's interesting. kind of used to driving out of the pit box and then need to upshift into second gear because the first gear is so short, which is the thing you need to do when you're driving on mostly non-British tracks, such as for example Turbine Park, Miles Metro, Malaysia, where they use 100 kilometers per hour in pit lane. Here not here in the UK, on these UK tracks they use 64 kilometers per hour. The pit lane, which is just laughably slow. And that was too fast for that corner as well. I think the car is a bit too fast for this island circuit. I think you should run full circuit or just ignore the circuit because it's too short, kind of. First car. On the other hand, the car is technically actually slower than the Radicals, which, well, we drove that thing on Fosters. Mega shot is loud. I think I'm incinerating now also the soft tires as well. That was way too early. Full on lock up going into this corner. I think I have the brake pressure a bit too high, but now I acknowledge that one. Actually the lap time isn't that short. I mean, the 130 is still not long, but it ain't short. I'm just looking at the brake, you lock it up. It was again too early, but this time too weak. Well, I want to try a different car now. I've driven out on a sick for a good time. So now, how about the Clio? For some reason, I'm going always for this paint job because I mean it doesn't look that bad, but the problem with it is, look at these wheels. It's just like, no, just no. Like, the wheel covering is sometimes really on the side of, no, please. Oh, that's one. Looks nice. Even though I'm driving the car from the inside, so I don't actually see the car. or at least not much of the car. Still, I want to have a car that doesn't look too bad, at least somewhat. Get over here and let's get rolling. What do we need to change on the setup? Well, actually not much, because car just can have wets, and you can actually turn the handbrake, that's the thing on, or you can just map it quickly, because I don't ever mapped it. Where's the handbrake? Handbrake, rear handbrake. Want to use rear. Now test if it works. And you forget to put a counter gear. Yeah, it works. You see a significant difference in the cockpit fidelity. This car's just garbage against. I technically got the upshift, but didn't work so well. But yes, drifting around that corner is really effective. And too late braking is really ineffective. Well, this isn't working out well for me, is it? Let's open the front brake duct a bit. I've kind of a feeling this track isn't easy to drive. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the car has, like, the highest safe RPM is, with this car, 7,150. The RPM limiter is at 7,500. So I'm technically just for driving and killing the engine. I just wanted to try out if you can change these things. But yes, this car is extremely high amounts of brake power in the front. On the other, this car is also significantly less horsepower. For that reason, just is slower. That's why the BTCC is kind of a bit more fun. Actually, honestly, like, a bit more fun than this car. Because it feels a bit more alive. Just wants to a bit more kill you. Probably incinerating the rear. Okay, we aren't actually incinerating them too much. It was a bit too much speed, but we got away with it. Well, that's a bit too much weight. We're starting to lock up our rears, which isn't part of the plan. This is the problem with front-wheel drive cars and handbrake. You can get them sideways fairly easily, but with hairpins, it can result that they snap into understeer. So you have really fun trying to... while yes, you can get away with oversteer. When you boot it too fast, you can fairly quickly just understeering like I did. On the other hand, yes, I'm using a handbrake on a street circuit. Because it's maybe faster. Probably not. And full on understeer for that corner. It's just not practical to try to use the handbrake on this one. You just start understeering for it. And that's too fast. I think fourth gear would be better for this time. I think the grip drop in this car is way worse than this though. Okay, the problem is just me locking up into the turns. Which isn't great. Let's drive the turn actually reasonable. Not like a maniac with handbrake. It's just the advantage you gain out of it is you can get a way better drive out of the other side. You may be faster into the turn, but yeah. Getting out of the turn, you're significantly faster when you don't do it. You can kind of get away with driving a bit wider because there's somewhat of a curb extension that isn't really visible, which is way more visible in some games like, I don't know, Project Cars. But that game has also a curb extension which doesn't really exist in some places on this track. Like here, there is none. You just drive onto the grass, and the turn 1 and that one that I used there, they are way less than in that game. It's just really showcasing how much of Simcade Project Cars is. That a modded track gets this way better than that game. Now I got a relatively good drive out of that corner. On the other hand, some cooling would be nice for my front tires. Because they're really damn hot. And they don't even cool down. And I took a fallout through my car. For some reason that's possible. I'm significantly down time, so we just go for a bit of exploration around this track. Well, this isn't. Maybe we get through that. Nope. Car's too fat. And it's definitely prepared for that one. Also, just left in this thing is a bit small-ish around here. Ah. Now I'm just making stupid things around this track. And we will get the score for 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's even a very small one. Well, that should be maybe that's enough. Well, we took that invisible wall way too fast. And now our engine is burning. Well. Because you can fit for that one, but the map developer was actually more intelligent than I was. He thought of people like me who try to explore the map and made already preventative measures to avoid me to do so. So let's go into multiplayer. A few people on the Apex server. A shit ton of people on the McLaren server, even though. What is? Oh, I noticed. Probably on the McLaren server is the old rFactor server, and yeah, there are 34 people on it, but I don't own the rFactor. Sorry, I own the rFactor, but I don't own the McLaren, so now we have it solved. So we will probably just maybe go to Le Mans server and do now a full stint to test the car out. And because I haven't fully tested out the car yet, can still some testing. I'm also not really comfortable with the settings I have at the moment on the BMW, which will. I mean, I need to sign them still in. Probably quickly check on my browser if the person I gave permissions now wrote their data in there. Yeah, the person added the data in there, which is nice. Yeah, that's some data here. So yeah, here's the driver. So you just gave green light completely. Well, that's nice. I just need a confirmation from Yukinlat. Burger, I think, gave also a full confirmation that he has all the time. I just need to know where. You haven't detected the game yet, are you? I mean, there is a game open. Aren't you noticing yet? It's odd. Normally, OBS notices it fairly quickly itself when there is a full screen title open. Maybe it's because I pressed out of the window when it was starting. So yeah, I think I just quickly delete that copy and I mean just yeah, on the racer it's really practical because I can't drive. Oh well, that's fun. Well, then we aren't doing that one. That isn't fun to drive. Still, it hasn't actually detected at any point in the game, so that's also kind of disturbing. Could be. What is actually a better summertime? This time, but it's a nice website for looking up time zones quickly. I'm actually not interested in the ET at the moment. Yeah, it's best. So giving BST. being this as well. Solve the issue here that the entire road to a table. Well, solve that thing. So we can now focus on the stream again. Maybe I need to manually add the game if it isn't detecting it again. So I think we're just going to Sao Paulo and turn a few laps. I think that's an idea to do something at least remotely. I still haven't solved that issue. Well, let that go. Camaro, and let's get going with it, shall we? So, I hope it now detects the game again, because I'm kind of annoyed starting that it doesn't. It's a really odd place where also the center of this map is. I haven't yet detected that game. And screen recording. Game recording. Game recording. For some reason it says. So it finds the thing. This is really odd at the moment. It doesn't find my game recording. Oh, now it has found it. Well done, gentlemen. Well done. Now, has detected it at least. Finally. Setup is really still a dominant setup, so it can't. I mean, yeah, I need to kind of start getting used to again to real drive cars and give rise to the front wheel, so we tried 2 minutes ago. Force feed drift really clips off this car at the moment. Like around that turn, completely clips. How long is that stream delay? Okay. Well, I think that setup is working. Because I've deleted by accident while creating my again setup on the same track. The setup, I accidentally overwrote my Let's go back into the garage and figure out a few things. Because this isn't how we can drive here. Do I want a long one, all gears, or do I just want a longest sixth one? I think we can do with all longer. One take. I think we can get away with that one. Everything maxed out, engine mixture. Brake mapping should be fine. I think we can reduce the blanketing by 1 because it needed to be 4. It technically should have been 4 for Darlington, but intelligently enough I hadn't it out 4, I added 1 because it didn't understand brake duct blanking. Yeah, it kind of annoys me. Anyway, it isn't too bad. I still made the race. I still made the finish line. That's I think the most important thing. I think you can reduce the locking at coast because it's just ridiculous amount of high. Just to be she completely locks. Otherwise, I mean the gearing was the main problem. Just didn't have the top speed. I will just give it 2 clicks. Give it 1 click to 2 gears. Let me save this. Cam test 01. Save. That's time a few laps with it. And now my track map has decided to reformat itself. So it's now full track. I don't know how it does it, and I don't know how to disable it. I just know that it sometimes switches over. Oh, I wanted to change something else as well. And that was controls. I'm already with car specific down to 75. I think I would drive it to 70, even though the car will now feel relatively light on the steering. Yeah, that's a significant change. I mean, no, it's snow behind me, great. I mean, if force feedback still clips around these corners completely. I mean, snow is faster than me, but it just doesn't overtake me at the moment. Now we have a long enough 6 gear. And me braking way too late. Well, that was a bit of oversteer. Not so bad. Now I'm getting hunted by histogram. And we now removed the characters from the server. Great. I find it kind of odd that I'm the fastest down the main straightaway. As if the thing will tell me that my car is lacking somewhere else. With a bit too much oversteer coming out of the corners, probably that's the case. And histogram stopped behind me. Okay, fine. As long as I have in red. Bit too much oversteer coming out of that corner. Yeah, I need to do something against that. Because I can guarantee to you that this laptop is shit. Even if it's playing green up there, just because my laptop on my old setup was even worse. I'm surprised that my setup still gets somewhat a decent amount of speed. Actually faster than the other guys done this right away. And going way too hot into turn 1. Or the start home. Probably some advertisement board. That wasn't planned. Yeah, there was an advertisement board on the road that I collected. But I'm not even... Okay, there was histogram just drove a ridiculous time, otherwise I'm fairly close to the other guys. I mean, they must really suck in their times, because me even getting close to them is somewhat of something that you need to run the calendar and declare as a national holiday. I mean, that's something odd. Just more tire pressure on the inside left tire is just like, why? Just come from unchecking that hook and making setups by accident a bit symmetrical. Well, I mean, you can move the brake bounce a bit to the rear more. Or how do we get more? I mean, we have no front locking, so... Or do we have front locking? That's the question. Do we or do we not? Well, I will just drop it at... leave it as that. Just say it quickly as O2. Because it changed the tire pressure at the front. And then... what else do we need to change? I think we don't need to change too much. And just get the car again into track. Only 6 minutes left in this practice session. We now need to be careful and look at if car locks up into turn 1, and if that's the case we need to move the brake balance a bit to the rear. Except our rear tires are locking out, which in that case. Yeah, a bit of front locking, front left exactly, but our rear left is okay, completely got out of shape for that turn. That isn't good. Just look at it, just a tiny lockup, and then coming to that gun, just pendulum effect and going straight for the wall. Well, that was unfortunate. But yeah, we can't really move anything much around. What we could do is stiffen the anti-roll bar, so the car... Because the problem is that the car has too much weight on the right side, so the left tire unloads, but we're braking at the same power of on both tires, which results in that our left wheel way easier locks up. I mean, in the rear we can correct this a bit with adding a bit more locking on coast, which would result that left tire doesn't get locked. Basically, when the difference between the left wheel and the right wheel is too large, it would just lock them together and so that we can brake more powerfully. The problem is we don't have that in front, so something to figure out. I think I will apply a bit more coast there and then move the brake balance a bit rearwards. I think 60 should be enough for our first test. Because maybe we can get it around. Changing brake. But we don't want more like that. Don't want it too much in front, we just move it to 50-50, which means still we have a significant amount of brake power in the front, because the front disc brakes are extremely powerful in this car. Oh fuck. Well, we have enough grip, I think. We did a fair race and we rode the car. Let's get into a flying lap. See if we can actually improve a bit. I don't know if they will make a race or if we go back to practice again. That YouTube delay is like... I don't have an artificial delay, so... that natural delay is like... I'm at the moment, when I look over to my second screen, driving out of the pit lane, and I rolled this lap, and I... low gear in this case. Oh, Traveler, that's me by. Nice guy. But we can't go for a second lap, so... and understeer. I think this excessive amount of diff locking isn't good, even on the coast side. It's usually driving for corners and coast, at least around hairpins and such. But still, I've just worked out a really good time out of this lap, and it will be snowy, which is like, are you guys still roughing your setup? Because I'm driving around your ears, guys. And I'm not sandbagging or anything. I'm driving with a full fuel tank and race trim. Maybe ridiculous, hard to control race trim, but still race trim. So will we see a bit of modifying? Looks like that. I think the excessive amount of move forward the brake bars a bit. I think yeah, this is well, now we will drop quickly the fuel amount. I don't know how many laps I can make. I haven't tested it yet. How much fuel do you use, car? Oh, I just noticed why my YouTube lag is so extreme in my preview window. It's because my player for some reason was a bit off the time. Well, now it's a bit more reasonable. Well, how much fuel did I use? Just like 5 liters. So that's, I mean, that's kind of cheeky way using time travel. 301. We need, then we'll just take 70 liters. We need the out lap, the 2 flying laps, and we will take, it will take each 5 liters, and we have 2 liters buffer. Histogram is also driving the Camaro. Bit of oversteer for him, and then full on understeer for that corner. But it's his all lap. Now he's driving the Ferrari. His snowing, smoking car. Then we have Trev, who is also driving a Ferrari. Then we have Cole, who is driving a Porsche. And Madbat, who is also driving a Ferrari. Then there's Jackson, who's driving a Porsche again. And then there's Histogram, who was with me driving a Camaro. And we have this person who we just joined and also drives a Ferrari. Great. It's not like there's a Ferrari invasion going on here. Oh, let's watch. There's also no fast lap yet. I'm not. He isn't. But Trev is on fast. Paul is not yet. How much time do we have? Yeah, the full 10 minutes. Who will know what time? Yeah, that will be the question. Just, I mean, smoking. Carl is driving some other team. Nobody, and Team Rookie Monster. Yikes, that doesn't sound great. I quite like, not the color choice really, but how it's painted. With the triangle going. It's fairly simple paint scheme, but in comparison to mine, which is just boring, some form, 130. And we have here 132 such. Because mine is just begging for mercy because it's just, yeah, it's the roof and a bit of the front end, that's it. But he even went a bit more precise and didn't just make this entire plate here red, but he made only that part red. But I have a cookie roof scope, so that makes everything fine again, I guess. We have the 70 liters in the car, and I think we can relatively soon get on track, because I need a bit more than 3 minutes to get the 3 laps in, because I need to get into the 3rd lap, so it's working. That's completely usual for me to just... Oh, we have Sorrel as well. This is a guy who actually got into our league server. I mean, it isn't like the password is hard to imagine, but still, being all over it. So, even more guys joining. So, we will have 70 liters in the car. I think we'll just drive now and see where we're landing. So we have now basically everybody done for, and Histogram went again from the server. I think his internet connection has the stability of what do I have as a comparison? a house out of cards in a hurricane. I think that's a good comparison. And they're discussing how much fuel they need. I think I would just drive a full fuel tank. Just because I can't be bothered with measuring it out. And also I want to test race performance. That way. I don't know if it will hit the ref limiter with this setup now, because I have less fuel in the car. Should mean it should be faster on the straight. That was like the most horrible drive through that corner I think I've ever done. Okay, I need to correct. Me driving with the GP3 through it turned the first lap because I spun there. I will have another lap, so I hope I'm not just breaking something. Again. With 4.7 liters in the opening lap, so that should be enough for the next one. Some dishes left, that should be way more than we need. I went a bit earlier to the brakes just in case, but we now got a pretty good drive out of that corner. That was a bit too much understeer. That wasn't good. That was also shit. It's just a bit too oversteery the setup, and now I got a bit of understeer for that corner. missing just a bit of a time to make it to first place. But we make it to second. And we had way enough fuel for that thing. I think it could be a bit close when this stream could get on the server again. But anyway. So now we have warm up. Latest again in the car. Not again. Everybody in reverse, probably think. I mean, we'll drive a warm up for the next 3 minutes. Again, going way too hot into turn 1.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
I'll have already my full view setup, and now we can get rolling. "15-minute race, so I have filled a few tanks. I'm making go to put in a break. Let's see how it went this race. Did I jump to start something? I mean, it went green when I went for the throttle. For fuck's sake, it was really green there. I didn't force start. I started when it was green. I will drive all the 5 laps just to drive the penalty as late as possible, so I don't need to overtake too many people. But Snowy is significantly faster than me again. Because I mean, it's Snowy. What the fuck are you expecting from me? I mean, we're losing the entire route behind us, and I'm just driving in front of Snowy. I know why I got a 4 start, right? I rode too much reverse because I left off the brake too early. I think that was the problem. That could actually be the problem that got me the 4 start. We're just completely taking off against everybody around us. On the other hand, behind us at third place is Pharrell, which is a person that hasn't really experienced in our service at least. So he probably will just block everybody behind him and allow us to drive away. I should rather put on third gear just to get a bit more speed out of it. I think it will get maybe sooner or later. Because he's now closer than before. I was well rushed up all positions. Probably means they will gain at me again. Time remaining 10 minutes. Now we can test how long it needs for the GP3 to just cross the pit lane without stopping. Okay, they're gaining at me, so I need to get technically ASAP into the pit spot. Additionally, yeah. Definitely have him at my sector graphic penalty. I think I will get out before Anxian. How about you? Okay, so on the outside just joining in front of him. So now we have a battle with him. After serving my penalty. I mean, it cost me about 11 seconds to drive through the pit lane. That will be an attack into the braking zone, I predict. Okay, he will make it stick around the outside maybe. You get a bit space. No, the extra is for me. Still on your side. He's really hard to bugger. He doesn't give up. I completely incinerated my front tires. It's not the values as Trev Rich reported for his Ferrari, because that sounded completely horrible. And now I got punted. Probably I'm slower than a bet. We have 2 minutes left. We found a way around that. And we found a way around the vet. But it's up for retaliation. That's went way too wide, like, you were too fast, bro. how much closer just in the braking. Okay. Problem just solved itself. I'm kinda sorry for it, because yeah, it would have been a fun battle, but he then went a bit too much into the throttle when he was out there. Can bite you in the ass pretty quickly. And he also went for a spin that way too far back to even profit from it. He just lost like 5 seconds, and yeah, he's just significantly faster with his car plan. But still, it's really unsportsmanship to just bump me out of the way. He's like a person, an Ayrton Senna who goes for a gap that doesn't exist. Okay, that was too hot for myself going onto that turn. Okay, we lost 80%, 20% in the front left in these laps, which is significant amounts of tire wear in the front. So that's the final lap, because now we will be passing this lap over the start finish line. So let's pass the finish line and go for the crash. I mean, it's kind of revenge. Oh, that level of attrition. It just... Oh, I'm starting to annoy these people, I think. Scroll down here, they did it. think Edge just went to the dodo. Yeah, that Edge decided that loading my stream is completely overrated, just completely. Because it's Edge, it has a tendency of not working correctly. Well, looks like stream is again continuously working, so fun.
Hello?
Hello,
Who is it?
Hi.
Simon.
Say again?
Hi.
Simon.
Oh, hello, mate. I thought it was you, and I was like, where are you?
I think Lichten's here, just joined as well.
Yeah. You sound completely different, Simon. You are on your phone, right?
Or iPad, actually.
Filthy Apple user! Burn him to hell!
Yeah, guilty as charged. Just wondering whether it's worth firing it up and getting back on again, or
Yeah, get in here. We got 4 minutes until the race.
who's doing what?
We're all racing
GT3.
Apex.
It's really odd that when you go into streamer mode that the sounds are disabled. So you don't even hear when you're enabling push to talk.
Listen, Lichten, don't let the race start. I'm going for a fag.
Yeah, I need to
Funky
put
hole.
some shoes on. Is this 4 minutes to qualifying or 4 minutes till the race starts?
Race start. But we could jump back to qualifying. I mean, there are a few people on it, so it could be somewhat difficult. But
So I should make it. Give me a countdown.
it's 3 minutes 16. Also snowy. Yeah, I got a drive-through penalty for the start, and I think I didn't force start. At least, I didn't start too early. It could have been that I started just a tiny bit too early, but on the other hand, when I went off the brake, I did it in the last 2 races. That's the power of going from the brake when the start comes up. And usually you don't roll too much, but maybe because I started there from second place and it's steeper there, and with this Apex GT feed just starts rolling backwards, and you then immediately just go through, you just roll a bit backwards, and that could have triggered it. I mean, you just really felt significantly rolling backwards out of the cockpit, even for the few seconds that I went off the... well, yeah. I need to add...
It doesn't look like it's going to work.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Google Docs work. Well, let me quickly time buddy again. Isn't that there? Here it should be. There's So, okay, we can use that quickly. New candidates.
Simon, you're on your own.
Well, I'm trying, but it's not having it for some reason.
So, 1 hour later.
I'm not sure if you can pause it for a minute or two. But
You're in.
well, I can hear it. I can't see it.
It does ages, doesn't it?
And then quickly change it to
You're in, yeah?
It's been a bit slow. No.
No, you've just left now, it says. You can have like 40, 50 seconds or something.
Yeah, I don't want to make it.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
I'm trying to restart the warm-up to wait for you.
If you can, then great, but...
3 more
Sure.
votes. Lichten, get on it.
Oh, here we go. I was having ocular space problems. I'm joining again now.
Oh, we've restarted the warm-up, so you got 5 minutes.
Thank you.
It's alright, mate.
You're too good to me.
Easy, Tiger. Is it raining up that end?
Yes. Oh, I forgot. I don't think... Am I on push to talk? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
yes.
No, I'm not on push to talk.
Oh, we're going to have every sneeze, cough and wanking
Yeah, no.
everything.
No, it's been raining more or less all day.
Yeah, so mate, are you in now?
I am in. I'm just trying to see how many laps we're doing.
About 60,
15
65.
minutes.
I'm trying to find a setup as well. I've got my McGann setups, my GP3 setups. I've only got one Camaro on. There you go.
Well,
How much
I
fuel do
used
I
the
need?
Donington setup, just increase the gear ratio, and that's pretty good.
What? How many laps? You say 10 laps?
15 minutes, about 65 litres I put in, 60, 65.
I've used 4.
4 litres, nice one.
4.
That is 4. 4?
4!
4?
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4! 4!
Yeah, 4.
Oh, full.
I use 4! Am I really hard
One.
to understand?
1, 2, 3, full.
Full is like shitloads of litres though.
Yeah,
100
good bother.
litres. It's not that. If it's 15 minutes and it's 1.5 minutes per lap, that's like 10 laps, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, it's like 62 litres or something.
Yeah, so I'll just put 60 in. Might see if I can stream as well. What the hell is this seat position? Why's my steering wheel all the way down there? Bloody hell.
What the fuck are you doing?
Alright, have a look at this then, see what you think of this. Start stream, where's my fucking mouse gone?
You can't find anything because you've got a headset on.
No, exactly, and the mouse keeps fucking disappearing as well. Fuck is the mouse?
Fucking hilarious.
Right, there we go, it's streaming now, and I just need to sort this position out.
I mean, I'm streaming as well.
Let's move that back a little. Let's vote yes. Let's move that down a bit. Wouldn't have actually seen this car in VR.
I can't race, I'm in fucking bits, man.
Oh, it's a bit low down.
You mean like your real seat or the seat on the thingy?
Is what?
Like your real seat or the seat on here?
No, the VR seat.
Oh.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Virus. Are you coming into the safe race?
I'm coming.
You have 40 seconds.
40 seconds.
Just so you know, we're in the streaming channel. Well, we should be in the streaming channel, but we're not.
Don't say shit, fuck or bugger then.
We can say it, it's just gonna...
Oh, it won't come out on there anyway, will it? 'Cause I'm... Oh, you will. Bugger.
Man, this car feels like I ain't got any grip.
Oh, it's got anal grip.
It's got 0 grip.
Well, it feels
Oh.
perfectly fine for me.
Yeah, I think it's my setup. I've not really driven this for ages. Got a really good time out of it, and I can't seem to get a good time out of anything I did last week.
Go on, virus.
You don't have much time.
I'm in.
No, you're not.
Or have you
Yeah.
forgotten which server we are using then, the Apex GT3?
Oh,
I know it's the Apex GT3 server. For fuck's sake! Oh, and it's just starting to load the oh, fuck you. God damn it!
Leave me 15. I'd slap my boy for that.
still can't get in. You've 43 seconds to start.
I think it just realized my audio is
For
basically...
fuck's sake, now he's pendulum open session.
Grayed out. Oh, fuck.
You're going to have an exception, aren't you?
Do we wait for virus or do it?
Come on, vote quick.
What have we got to vote?
Yes, you berg.
Yes.
One less.
There you go.
Yeah, okay, great.
VR content loading, I don't like that.
So everybody.
Right,
fine.
I'm in.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Vote, yes, vote yes.
Now vote to go straight to race, is it?
Yeah.
I've done it. Vote.
So,
Non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Last one for me and I'm off.
Okay, great.
nice.
Now I
This ain't-
hope I don't.
This ain't going to go well.
Now I hope I
Yeah.
don't get disqualified again.
Yeah, don't be rolling back on me.
Yeah, hold a break now.
Mine didn't roll back,
Okay.
not sure why yours did. Dunno, not me.
Where are you, Trev? Team Smoking on the right.
Fourth.
Oh, there's a couple. Snowy's here as well, is he?
All three of us are in.
Oh, Mad Bad as well.
Oh, Machiavelli's got a penalty.
I can't see my LED lights.
Oh wow. What are you doing, Simon? You just took off 2 people.
Really?
Yeah, you just took off Sir Len Madbad off the track.
It's fucking
I
hilarious.
was looking, but I don't have cursor radar, whatever it's called. Sorry, Madbad. My bad.
Bad.
I need cursor radar. I can't do it without that. That's why I don't normally do this in VR. Sorry. I can't even see what gear I'm in. Right, get me on that straight. I'm coming for you.
Ah, bollock.
Oh, I did the same thing.
I had also Twitch coming out of the turn. And now I have snowy off my gearbox.
Don't want no signs.
Simon, what the fuck?
That's running wide. I'm struggling. Where's my braking marker? I don't even know.
You took it out.
No, I mean, am I braking at 100 or 100's too late?
Yeah, 100 is a bit too late.
Too early.
Well,
How's
in the
100 too late?
McGann was about 75. This I overshot at 100, so I need to do 125, I think.
And I flat spotted my tire.
I'm going wide
So
again.
your filling's coming out then.
Oh man, I can't see what gear I'm in or nothing. I'm all over the shop. God, this doesn't want to turn. I'm moaning like a bitch, I know. I did get a really good time out of this car once. I think I'm in second, but I don't know.
Can't you look at the LCD?
No, because it's all in the way. Where I'm sitting, the wheel's in the way.
Just take the wheel off.
Oh no, I wish I
the
could.
virtual wheel.
Yeah.
Well, I have the virtual wheel turn on, and you can see still the gear.
Right, so maybe 150, let's try that. Slightly better.
You're not fucking beating me.
Who's what? You're not beating me.
You're not.
Where are you? You're behind me, aren't you?
Right behind you.
You better get overtaken with pretty sharpish then.
Got 11 minutes, I'm gonna bide.
Yeah, true. I'm making my own mistake, aren't I?
Is he mainly because he got a penalty? He was off like 2 seconds before the end.
See, I think I'm in... God, stop looking down at the gears.
Why don't you use an actual shifter?
I'm using an actual shifter.
Like on... Yeah, like on H
An
pattern?
H shifter, yeah, no.
The thing is, he can't look. If he would have ref lights on the wheel, he couldn't look at them because he's using VR.
Yeah, but you don't use when you're in a real car, do you?
If you're in an H shifter, then...
Well, it looks like that you were right, Trev, about
Right,
the
this is
starting
6th gear.
penalty.
5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd turn. Just made it round.
So now I'm battling with
Take
you,
lots of
Snowy,
care.
for the lead. it's better formulated a question of time till you get past me.
Well, didn't come off the track then.
Go on, Snowy, mugging. This is a proper rookies working smoking race, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't
Probably
know, but
took one of us out.
I don't know, but my force feedback feels weird.
How bad is the tire wear with the Ferrari?
94 front right.
All my tyres are green, so that's a good start.
Yeah, same, but
Well, my front is 92-94.
Simon, you need to go really wide on this next corner.
Yeah. See what
You
I can
gain
Live
time.
stream. Get a free chop chip rookie.
Man, balls in that corner. I'm not very confident on that one.
Sorry, Snowy, for squeezing you in that turn.
Yeah, and sorry to Mad Bad in advance. That was pretty. It's the first time into car and VR. That's an excuse to use. I'll use it.
You were doing earlier. Oh, forget it.
Not in the Camaro, I weren't. It's the first time I've driven it. Well, the cookies on the bonnet are making me salivate. Oh, someone's off. Who's off? Iris, is that you?
I went off already.
Saw a yellow flag come up.
And I'm now off.
In first sector there is a yellow flag because somebody's standing in the pit lane. Or correctly said, in the pit lane exit.
Got red and white of the mirrors, Trevich all over me, around the twisty bits.
Yeah, not in the straights.
Well, yes, I see that I'm faster than Snowy in on the front straightaway, even though he has slipstream.
As soon as it gets to here, I'm on you.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? I can't take that corner very fast for some reason. This car rolls over curbs like they're not there.
Can't believe how much pace you got on the straights.
It's crazy, isn't it?
No way of overtaken.
No. It's more or less whoever qualifies best, I think. It's going to be difficult for me to overtake, I think, as well. Well, don't know, it depends how far you get away on the
straights, you'll be right.
on the corners. Well, that was a light bulb moment when I was saying to Christos, whoever takes on a corner. I was chatting to him about it before choosing what car to have. Have you two had a moment or something? How come I've caught you up so much?
I can slow them down if you want to.
Oh, Snowy just mugging. Love tap.
How many more laps have we got left?
1 minute and 15 seconds left.
Meaning you guys will drive this lap and then another one.
2 laps. Who's in front? Virus?
No, me.
Oh, you're in the white car, yeah. Well, whoever's in front of me, I don't know who it is, but I'm catching them quite sharpish.
Snowy's in front of you.
Snowy, get your shit together, go fast.
Well, he's stuck behind me!
But just push him off! Come on!
Oh, you two are battling, that's why I'm catching you up.
Yeah, you've lost me by 3 seconds.
I'm starting to get my shit together, I think.
So finally you have found your gear!
Well, no, I'm still some corners where I'm like, oh, I don't know what gear I'm in. I need to be in a different gear from this one.
Virus, get out of the way!
No!
Oh yeah, Virus messed him up. Come on, I can take thirsty, I know I can.
Oh fuck.
You nearly eliminated Snowy.
Don't mess him up that much.
Motherfucker.
Oh, Snowy's mine, Snowy's mine. Who fell off? Did didn't both fall off, did you? Or was that the end of the race? Oh, I thought it was another lap.
Yeah, that's
Punch him
really
off.
hard.
You just punch him off. That's what you do. There isn't any other way to overtake a Camaro.
I mean, seriously, you should just watch how he tried to overtake me. Like, he tried everywhere you could. And if you have a Camaro driver who's semi-competent in defending, aka just hugging the inside line, you can't overtake him.
Well, not on this track. I'm sure you can. I'm sure. Basically, you have to be about second or second and a half quicker to get an overtake done on this track. You can't just be a little bit faster. You've got to be considerably faster.
Yeah, you need more straight line speed. And
But the cars are similar. It's pretty easy to overtake, but when it's against Camaro, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like you.
Shut the fuck up. Cheers, mate. Well, I'm off. I'll see you all later, lads.
See you, Trevor.
See you later.
See you later, Trev. But yeah, overtaking with another Camaro, you just need a semi-competent person behind the wheel, and you just can't overtake him. That's
vote yes. Vote yes.
For another race. But I think the front tire wear is a bit worse with the Camaro than the Ferrari.
Well, I don't know what my tire wear was actually. Let me go check it out actually.
My car just like oversteer.
Well, mine was 82.
82. Mine is standby.
Also, it doesn't like the curbs.
Right, tyre wear, 85 front left, 95 both on the rears, and 91 front right.
Yeah, you have considerably less tire wear than me. Should I send you my setup?
Yeah, I'd be interested just to compare like what you're doing to what I'm doing.
Well, I'm just using your setup from Donington.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that's the best one, but...
Well, I did a few modifications, like for example, putting up the brake duct blanking.
Yes, yeah, that would be a good start. Mine's on 4 now. I don't think I'm ever going to put anything other than 4.
I put it to 3 on this track because you have a really long straightaway, so you get a bit of cooling. But I haven't looked into the cooling data. I should actually do that and test out how bad it will be.
You guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
I've got a switch on here which I thought muted my mic, which obviously isn't muting my mic because it's on mute. Hear me still, yeah?
Yeah, we can say, yeah.
Well, I've switched that and it's done nothing.
So I think that could work something.
Best time is a 1:31.3. Theoretical best. Theoretical best is a 1:30.2. Right, how long we got?
2 minutes and 10 seconds.
And virus can't drive out of the pit lane.
And I had 16 litres of fuel left, so I'm going to sort that out.
God.
Alright, 42 seconds, get myself back in this one is. So what did I do to Mad Bad then? Did I mess him up?
Well, you were hitting. Well, I suggest you were trying to look at something while you're driving, and you were steering a bit into Circle A, and then you started doing it more and more and more, up until you kind of took them both out, including Mad Bad.
Right. Well, I should apologise, shouldn't I?
Attention grid, non-essential personnel leave the grid now.
Yeah, I'm starting last. The best place to dive on, people.
Yeah, I'm starting again second.
I just typed a big long message. Oh yeah, there it is. It did start. Well, I'm on the outside. Who's next to me? In the Camaro.
That's Surley, and I'm behind you.
You know it's for real. Come on.
Oh, you're behind me, yeah. Oh, Surly's the one who, I think tapped me. Tapped me around in the GAN race, I think. Hopefully not intentionally.
Oh, well.
What sort of start to call that? It's been an interesting one between me and Sil. I think we're similar. Giving him plenty of space. He went in the back of him. But we're struggling around this bit. I've got to wait for him. Pushed him wide. Sorry, Sal. Oh, let's try and do this cleanly. It's going to be close. I'll back out. Is that clean or not? I don't know. I'll leave him room. I got the inside down here. Oh, nearly. Shit. Well, this is where I seem to leave Searle. It's a little bit here. God, keep overshooting that. 5 minutes remaining.
Yes.
3 laps, hopefully, because that's all I've got fuel for. Hopefully we're not going faster than last time. We're doing 10 laps and not 9. Oh, God. Nearly. Very nearly. Why have I got a spanner? The spanner's put me off. What's broken on my car to give me a spanner?
This will be a one-lap shootout between us two, Snowy.
Why is it so I've got 1 litre of fuel? That's not good.
Time to put it in safety car mode.
Sorry, Snowy, that was completely idiotic for me.
Ooh, don't want to go that way.
I got
0-0. I think I'm out of fuel. See if I can drift across the line. Let's see where.
4th. You got finished 4th.
5 seconds behind. There we are. Oh, they can still see that flashing this in VR. Guess that makes us even.
Oh no, my front end is off.
Oh yeah. See a bumper in the distance.
And I think that I have removed your wing. Oh.
Oh, you took my rear wing. Nice.
Hi, Jesse.
Hello guys.
Hi, Jesse.
Just be aware, we are in streaming mode, although we're not in the streaming channel.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay.
I rushed in with about 30 seconds to go for the race, so I can either stop streaming or we can move channel. I'll probably stop streaming.
Also, the SLS without a front bumper, it doesn't look nice. It's a horrifying sight.
Oh my god! Holy
I told
shit.
you.
I will have nightmares from that thing.
I'm sure I just heard Burger there. No, maybe not.
Oh, that
No,
was
he
your
isn't there.
teammate Lichten.
No, I just made a that is horrifying. Yeah, when you're in stream mode, you really need to have Discord open so you actually see who's in the channel.
It's a little bit difficult with the mask on.
Which mask?
The VR.
Oh! Shoot me the wrong way.
The GIMP mask.
So we are at the moment in the Apex GT3 server.
So we've got a streaming voice channel, streaming text channel. Is there any way of making stickies at the stickies or whatever it's called? How'd you pin a
Only if you have the rights. Which currently only Jess has.
See, I think we should pin each of our streaming channels into that text channel.
No.
So if someone goes, "Oh, what's your link?" You just go to the streaming channel.
Well, you can always post in there your link when you're streaming.
I'm pretty sure that you can link your YouTube account
with
to
your,
Discord, and then it
let
will
me quickly
show
check that
when you go to
actually.
profile.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Let me quickly
Yeah,
check
it's
that.
lots of things. I know it's Twitch,
Well, there's a Steam VR
Steam,
overlay.
Twitter.
Oh my god! There's an overlay.
Yeah.
Oh my word! Steam VR overlay on. There's an automatic overlay as well. How does that work? I've never heard of that.
Now my browser decides to not really work.
Basically, you can have Steam, YouTube, Twitch, Skype, League of Legends, Reddit, Twitter, and
Steam.
some other thing connected to your account.
Yeah, I just added my YouTube channel to it.
How do I do that?
Well, you just open up in Discord, go on options, then connections. You need to disable streaming mode for that, and then you have the on the top connect your accounts, and then select the YouTube gaming logo.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And then it will forward you to a Google login page where you can select your account. Now I need to enable stream mode again. Well, that's done.
Well, streamer mode basically restricts you from seeing your personal info while you're in the user settings.
And also notification sounds are
Yeah.
disabled, which I should revert because it's would be useful to hear when people join my channel.
Yeah, so I can spam you with @Lichten tags and you will get notifications about it.
Enable in-game overlay.
So that overlay basically just allows you to switch channels while you're in the game. But I haven't got it to work for me.
You guys racing again? Oh, it's only us three.
Maybe. Oh yeah, I shouldn't set up a new scene while I'm streaming. That's a thing that I just wanted to do, and that would backfire quickly. Oh yeah, Jesse.
Yeah.
I've driven a few laps with the Civic today.
And the Clio.
No, with the Civic, with the Honda Civic. And an odd thing that I noticed with it is, I kill the front tires with the medium. When I put medium on the car, medium tires. Then I kill the front tires faster when I put softs on.
Yeah, that's a difficult part with the front-wheel drive car because everything happens on the front, of course. So it's very easy to just overdrive the tires, I would say. So I guess it's a little bit in your driving, a little bit in the setup, a little bit in the car, you know, just trying to find the sweet spot for you. Each
So sorry, my father interrupted me. What did you say? I mean, I understood that you said it's most likely down to my driving style.
Yeah, driving, maybe a little bit of setup, but if you are new to front-wheel drive cars, I think it's normal. You know, you just need to get used to that kind of driving.
Yeah, it's kind of odd that the soft tires have significant less wear than the medium tires.
I think it's because you feel the grip better with the soft, and you are pushing less. But I have not driven it enough, so I can't really tell. I just know that Some people have complained after the update, mainly about the force feedback, so I don't know if it's related or not.
Yeah, and I also had the problem that could be why they wear faster. They get, for some reason, extremely hot, the mediums. They completely lack the grip through the corner, so you don't get them. You can't carry any speed through the corner, and they just completely lack grip, the front tires, and then the softs, they don't. And that's the completely odd thing. On the other hand, your rear tires naturally wear a bit faster with the softs than the mediums.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, but yeah, maybe the Clio is easier because we have just one tire compound, so people will not
And
wonder.
also, I think the tires on the Clio wear a bit slower than on the Civic.
Yeah, it's possible.
So I think we will still stick with the Clio.
Yeah, so you prefer the Clio, yeah?
Yeah, I would still say I would prefer the Clio. I mean, the Civic is kind of faster and a bit more sporty, but the Clio is, I think, fast enough.
Yeah, I think it will be a kind of transition series even for the easy car, because we will have the NGTC update later on that we will use. So
it's basically a bridge.
yeah, I think. I don't think we will do 2 seasons with the Clio, but we will do at least 2 seasons with the Apex. And so after next season with the Apex, I don't know. Maybe we keep it or we change to something else.
Well, there might be some more GT3s by Studio.
Yeah, there would
397,
definitely be.
Yeah, but it will be a pay mod, so you know, in a series supposedly meant
Yeah,
for
that's true.
newcomers.
True.
That's annoying.
How does the McLaren compare to these? Could you have these running alongside the McLaren?
Empty Box has made a video. He was driving the new McLaren with the Apex, and apparently it was a good match, which surprised me because when I tried the Apex yesterday with the default setup, I found I was slower than with the Apex, so I was happy about that actually, because I think the Apex are too fast.
Well, I think he had it on AI. I don't think he was sort of testing one v the other, was he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah,
But
and with AI, I feel they are pretty good for that, probably.
What's going on, guys? That's how he always starts, isn't it?
Yeah, this is Empty Box.
What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box.
Today.
So I'm thinking I'm going to give up my day job and just play games all day and be a streamer. What do you reckon?
Yeah, apparently
no.
that's a new kind of job.
Will that pay the bills?
Nope.
No, currently no.
Well, I think you need a unique selling point like that. Jimmy Broadbent wears that stupid kamikaze thing around his head,
Yeah,
and he's quite good commentating while driving. It's quite funny, I think.
if you want to make streaming your job, you need to stream other things than sim racing.
Yeah, it's got to be lots of things.
Look, the thing is that you basically have to really upload every day, stream every day, stream basically all kinds of all sims. Yeah,
I can
it's
do that. I've
quite
got
nice.
lots of games and VRs and stuff like that.
Well, you see, Jack Wall has been doing YouTube for quite a long time, and
I can't remember who was watching, but they were basically saying, right, when you get old, you stop playing fighting games and you start playing driving sims. And then when you get even older, you play flying sims. And when you're just about to die, you play train sims. So I thought it was quite funny.
So am I going to die like I don't know when I get basically your age?
Well, you've probably been through your Call of Duty stage, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, I still play Watch Dogs here and now and then, but not quite a lot.
Well, I'm just doing some full fuel load testing and see how many laps I can get out of these tyres. So I'm just going to be sitting here for 45 minutes, or however long it takes to run this fuel down. Except I forgot
Probably
to...
less.
Who remembers what mixture race 1 is? What number? Out of 15. Out of 15. So I turned it down, I forgot to turn it back up.
12 is the highest.
It's
and
8.
No, 15's the highest.
No, 12 is the highest of
Snow is saying
race.
7 or 8. So race 1, the one that...
Race 1 is
I
8.
thought- Race 1 is 8, okay.
I have my count in race
Thanks,
1.
Snowy.
I pressed up
And
1
thanks,
and
Lichten.
pressed down 1, and
But
then the result
why-
was.
Why do you want to have to be on race 1?
Because that's the most fuel efficient. It's better than Power 3 or whatever it is.
Yeah, but I think you're losing time
What?
compared to
Well,
race 5.
Race 5, okay, race 5, that's what I meant. What's race 5?
12.
12, that's what I thought. I thought it was only 3 down from the max. So that's the question was flawed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Basically, I turned it down. I wanted to know what I should turn it back up to.
I mean, you can put it in 1, which is the fastest mixture available.
Oh yeah, you will notice that right away.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm driving with 1.
Well, I don't think it makes you go faster though.
Oh, it does. It does.
Not around the course of a whole lap, it doesn't.
It does.
Well, why is it then Christos said it doesn't? And
Christos is not a true racer. A true sim racer.
maybe so you think have it up for qualifying? Well, okay, I'm putting it up and see what happens. In fact, no, I'm not trying to do a quality lap. I'm trying to do a long-term fuel burn test on my tyres.
Snowy just said power modes are broken.
Hell, they are.
What? This right-hander that just leads just before the S's, that just burns your tyres like crazy. There's nothing I can do about it. What's Snowy saying? I can't read it. It's gone.
It's gone forever now.
Yeah, what did Snowy type? I missed it.
I don't know.
I was mid-corner.
I
Like,
think
keep
he
me
said
right, and don't
something.
talk to me, I'm on a corner. I couldn't look down. Go on, what did it say?
So, I didn't read it completely, but something like, well, it burns more fuel.
Oh, nearly. Who left that in the middle?
There's a sign in the middle of the track at the last bend.
Yeah, that wasn't me. Whoever I'm catching is pushing it.
You're catching a guy called Martin, like Andy Martin.
It's locking up. No, yes, bring it back, that's it. That's more like it. So Jesse, have you got your Porsche sorted for this track yet?
Excuse me?
Have you got your Porsche setup sorted for Interlagos yet?
Well, no, it's not set up yet. I'm trying to set up the Corvette. I would like to share a setup this week or today. Well, I think I will use the Donington setup.
I'm locking my front left, but I have wore out my front right more. Okay.
What, you've worn out your front right more than your front left?
Yeah, but I have been locking the front left more.
Well, my front left seems to wear much more than any other tyre.
For me, it would be the post fronts.
This car is weird.
Why?
I don't know, it's...
You should have got used to it by now. You've ridden it about 5 races, haven't you?
Well, yeah, but it's like still weird to drive for me. But I suppose technically I have driven the car for 4 races because the one my pedals broke, so yeah.
Your pedals literally broke?
Broke. Well, the thing to hold them onto the carpet broke. So yeah. It wasn't a good time when that happened.
I think I wish you guys a good night.
You off, are you?
Okay.
Good night.
See you later.
See you. And Simon, I don't think we need you for the endurance race.
Okay.
Like I've including me 4 people together.
I think, have you found others outside of Rookie Monsters? I don't mind, I'm just wondering.
I haven't asked around, to be honest.
So I think I should be able to do a couple of hours, and I think even if it's just a couple of hours will be a welcome rest for you guys.
Yeah. We have not only Burger for the later night stints, we have also UK lad who had said he has only a small window between 8 and 12 PM.
Brilliant. That's still a long stint though, 4 hours. What, he's going to do 4 hours all by himself?
No, it's just I just asked for the time frame where he has time.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I
I see.
haven't planned stints yet. I should probably tomorrow test the car out for
Well, I was looking at the spreadsheet today, but I couldn't do it on my Apple iPad, which I know you don't like. So it's going to open up my
just
laptop.
mock Apple products. That's the only thing.
I know. Well, I'm going to look at my Apple laptop in a minute and see if I can add to the spreadsheet that you've set up.
Well, I haven't given people the editing rights. I've just given them the commenting rights.
But it'll be probably like after 11 o'clock at night, just for a couple of hours.
No problem.
I need to ask the missus. She's not quite in the mood to be asked that sort of thing at the moment.
No problem.
Alright, I'll catch you later.
Yeah.
See you.
See ya.
Oh, I just realized I haven't stopped streaming. Fuck. That's the thing. Okay, well, that's